What's good, family? It's your girl, Self-Paid Rose, and we are back with another episode of Elevate Your Success 101. And today we're going to be talking spicy. But before we get into the topic of today, I got to give a special shout out to all of my fans, all of my followers, all of my loyal listeners that have helped us take Elevate Your Success 101 and turn it into a globally recognized brand all across the world, family. So without you guys, this would not be possible. So I got to give a special shout out and tell you guys from the bottom of my heart, I'm so blessed and grateful to have the support of you guys in my corner, helping me go next level every single day. I want to say thank you and I love you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's topic, where we're going to be talking about Nipsey Hussle's 10 rules, right? If you guys don't know who Nipsey Hussle is, he is one of the greatest influential artists to ever touch the mic of our generation. He is a phenomenal individual, an excellent businessman, and I'm proud to say that I was a fan of his music. So I want you guys to actually write down his name, Nipsey Hussle. Bring out your notebooks, bring out your pads, bring out your pens, and if you wear glasses, get ready to put them on because you are about to take notes, baby. So without further ado, y'all, go ahead and write it down, because today's episode is going to be very spicy, where we will be discussing Nipsey Hussle's 10 rules. Okay, so if you guys don't know who he is, he's actually a phenomenal hip-hop artist, more of a greater businessman, and overall an excellent father and brother to his community. Okay, so I want to go ahead and go over these 10 rules. Nipsey Hussle did a phenomenal interview before he passed, where he was discussing these 10 rules that helped him become a successful business partner, and he shared his rules with all of his other business partners, and they duplicated the same success. So I want to share this information, give you this value, and drop this knowledge on you so you guys can go ahead and apply these 10 rules to your life and be even more successful. Okay, so rule number 1 is to have a plan. You got to have a plan. Okay, I want you guys to understand that if you do not have a plan, you will fail in life. If you fail to plan, you might as well plan to fail. So rule number 1 is to have a plan. Okay, if you have a vision, write it down, make it plain so that those who see it will run after it. Okay, now rule number 2. Do not alienate your brand. For those of you who are also fans of Nipsey Hussle like me, you guys both know that he has a phenomenal brand. It's called All Money In. Okay, he gives reference to it in all about every single song that he ever did. Okay, so rule number 2, do not alienate your brand. And I want to help you guys understand something, that you are your brand. You are a walking corporation. Okay, so when you create a brand, you want to make sure it has purpose. You want to create a mission statement behind it. You want to create a logo. You want to have it be a visual representation of what it is that you stand for. You never want to alienate your brand, because there are a billion people out there in the world who do not know what you do. So when you have a brand, your brand is going to be a representation of who you are, what you do, and the impact that you plan on having on the world, and pretty much how you want to change the world. What value can you add to the world through your brand? And that value is going to help change the world in a positive way. Okay, so don't alienate your brand. Don't create a business and just automatically assume people know what it is that you do and they're going to automatically support you. Understand that nobody pretty much knows you right now. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows what you do, what you got going on, because the way that you market your brand, the way that you advertise it, is not good enough. And I'm only saying this because I know what alienating your brand can do for your business. When you just automatically think that people understand your brand, they know what it is, you just think the whole world knows about you. In all actuality, nobody knows about you. There may be some people listening to this episode who didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was until I talked about him and his brand, right? So yeah, he had a brand called All Money In. He gives reference to it in every single song that he does, and he tells us what the brand is about. He tells us what the brand represents. He tells us who's in the brand. Okay, and that brand had a very solid mission to help the community, and that mission actually became a success. Why? Because he had a plan. Number 1. Number 2, he didn't alienate his brand. And I don't want you guys to do the same thing. So number 2, do not alienate your brand. Market your brand, advertise your brand. Make sure everybody you run into knows what your brand is about and what you represent. You never know who could be wanting to support you and who also stands for those same morals and values that your brand stands for. So don't alienate your brand. Bring it to the forefront. Make sure everybody knows what your brand represents, what you do, and what value it has. So number 2, do not alienate your brand. Number 3, find leverage. Okay? Find leverage. Now, if you're confused about this one, totally understandable. Write it down though. Number 3, find leverage. You want to actually network and build a power circle full of people who actually have talents that you may not have. They may be good at things that you're not so great at. And you want to leverage their resources and their success so that you can still have that skill set be a part of your power circle, even though you physically can't do it. So you want to find leverage. You want to be able to connect with powerful people that can help you do things that you can't do yourself. Okay? So you want to leverage their success so that you can have access to the same resources and tools that they have access to. So that's why you guys always got to follow these 10 rules, because they're going to make sense. And if it makes sense, it makes dollars. That's why I'm telling you in the pattern that I'm telling you through. Because number 1 goes along with number 2. Number 2 goes along with number 3. Number 3 goes along with number 4, which is seek respect. Okay? A lot of times I see people in business, when they first start, they will trade attention for respect. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to be hustling backwards. You want to seek respect first. That is how you have an even playing field with anybody that comes and sits across from you at a business deal, right? As long as you guys have respect for each other, you have an even playing field. Anything can be created off of mutual respect. Having mutual respect. So I want you guys to understand that. Number 4, you got to seek respect. People don't always have to like you. Everybody's not going to like you, and everybody's not supposed to. But guess what? If you have the respect of everybody that you come in encounter with, you don't have to worry about certain things in life, because you have respect for that person has respect for you. Okay? So now that you guys are on the same playing field, anything can be created. So you want to seek respect. Once you have respect, then comes the power. Once you have power, you can create anything. But if you don't have respect, you're never going to get to the power. If you don't have the power, you're never going to get to the wealth. If you don't have the wealth, you're never going to live your dreams. So let me go through these again. Number 1, have a plan. Number 2, do not alienate your brand. Number 3, find leverage. Create a powerful resource circle where you can actually leverage other people's talents. Now, number 4, seek respect. Okay? Don't trade attention for respect. Go for the respect factor first. Number 5, be proud of what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a roofer, a painter, a construction worker, a nurse, an entrepreneur, a hairstylist, a nail tech, a DJ, a tattoo artist, right? Maybe you sell t-shirts. Maybe you sell lashes. Whatever it is that you do, be proud of it. Be proud of what you do. When you're proud of what you do, you speak with a certain tonality. You walk around with a certain confidence. And that aura surrounds you everywhere you go. So when you're proud of what you do, you walk like you're proud of what you do. You talk like you're proud of what you do. You act like you're proud of what you do. And people can sense that confidence in you, which actually attracts them to you. Okay? So when you're proud of what you do, you're going to attract the right customers, the right supporters, the right resources, because you're confident in what it is that you're representing. Nobody wants to work with somebody that's scared and they're embarrassed about what they do. If you're embarrassed about what you do, you shouldn't be doing it. But you want to be proud of what you do. Okay, guys? Be proud of what you do, man. If you're a Forex trader, be proud of being a Forex trader. If you trade stocks, be proud of trading stocks. If you do hair, be proud of doing hair. You feel me? If you're a home health aide, be proud of being a home health aide. Be proud of what you do. That's what sets you aside from everybody else. Everybody else hates what they do. They can't stand it. They don't even want to talk about what they do. But me, I'm a successful entrepreneur with multiple businesses, and I'm proud of what I stand for. And I'm proud of what I do. And I walk like that, I talk like that, and I act like that. And what that does, it creates an aura around me so that every time I walk in a room, people know who I am and what I represent and what I do, and they know that I'm proud of what I do. So I want you guys to understand that one, because that's the halfway point throughout the 10 rules, is being proud of what you do. Okay? If you're not proud of what you do, you pretty much wasting air. And you don't want to be that person. Now, number 6, live your dream. Live your dream. Okay? Stop daydreaming about it and actually live it. Live your dream. If you've always had a vision for your life and how you saw yourself living, right? You had a vision of what you wear, where you live, what you drive, and what you do with your life, right? Now let's go ahead and make that a reality, because nobody else can see that vision but you. Nobody else can see what's going on in your mind but you. Nobody else knows what your dream is but you. So I want you guys to start living your dream. If you've always wanted to travel, start traveling. Okay? If you've always wanted to create a clothing brand, do that. Do the research. Get the resources. If you've wanted to become a lawyer, do that. Live your dream. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have to live it. You can't just keep thinking about it. You have to actually do it in real life to make it a reality. Nobody else knows what God has planned for you but you. And until you start to live that dream, like I said, you're just going to be wasting air. You're going to be walking around with no purpose. So number 6, write it down. Live your dream. Get up off your ass. Go do what you got to do. Now, number 7, seize opportunities. I want you guys to understand that blessings can be right around the corner, but some people never leave the block. You got to seize opportunity. When opportunity presents itself, you got to snatch it. You got to take that shit. You got to seize every single opportunity, because you never know what positive impact that can have on your life. One opportunity can lead to the next opportunity. One book opening can create a whole chapter of books opening. So I want you to understand, y'all. Stop turning down these opportunities. Stop having your nose turned up because things don't seem a certain way at first. You guys got to understand, you got to be at the right place at the right time. But if you keep saying no, you're never going to have the opportunities that you've been praying for. A lot of y'all been hoping for miracles, asking God to bless y'all, seeking for a sign from the universe. So the next time an opportunity presents itself, that's that sign from the universe that you've been asking for. That's that miracle that you've been praying to God for. So you guys want to seize every single opportunity that presented itself to you, because you never know where that can take you. If you keep saying no, guess what? You're going to end up with a bunch of no's in your life. But that one yes can change everything for you. So number 7, seize opportunities. Number 8, don't listen to the little man. Don't listen to the middleman. Don't listen to him. The little man, aka the middleman, just wants you to convince you to do things that they wouldn't have the heart to do themselves. But you got to understand, there's only one person you should be listening to, and that's God. God can help you do everything. Other people are going to make you feel bad about your dreams. They're going to tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do that, but they don't have experience in those areas. So don't listen to the little man. Don't tell your big dream to little people, because you got to think much bigger, much sooner. So don't listen to the little man. It's always going to be somebody saying something negative. Every time you have something positive to say, don't listen to them. Listen to yourself. Listen to your plan. Listen to your brand. Right? Listen to your brand. Listen to yourself. Listen to your plan. Don't listen to the little man. Don't listen to the middleman. Listen to God. Don't listen to the people that's doing this. Just because they're quitting doesn't mean you have to quit. Just because problems are happening for them doesn't mean problems are going to happen for you. Just because they're not making money doesn't mean you're not making money. Do not listen to the middleman. Do not listen to the people that tell you to stay the same. That's freaking insane. Number 9, keep evolving. Keep evolving. Keep growing. Keep making progress. Keep elevating. Keep transforming into a new person. Keep carving away that old person. Keep evolving. Keep getting better. Keep growing. Keep gaining knowledge, man. Y'all gotta understand that. You got a long life ahead of you. You gotta grow into the person that you want to be. You gotta grow into the person that you see for yourself. You gotta keep evolving. You just can't stay the same. You gotta grow. You got to turn into that butterfly. You got to come out of that cocoon. You got to keep evolving into that beautiful individual that you always seen yourself being. Now, number 10, this is my favorite. This is my last and final one. Be loyal. Be loyal. And I'm going to talk about this one because sometimes we can be loyal, but we're loyal to the wrong things. And we are loyal for the wrong person. We're loyal for the wrong reasons. Right? So when you're loyal, understand what you're being loyal to. Understand what that loyalty represents. Understand what that loyalty is going to lead to. When you decide to be loyal to a cause, to a person, right, to a business, to a movement, you got to make sure before you commit to that certain level of loyalty, you got to make sure that I stand on this. I believe in this. I'm confident in this. You feel me? Because you don't want to be loyal to the wrong team for a long time. And then once you realize it's the wrong team and you try to switch sides, oh, now you're not being loyal. No, you should have thought about your level of commitment and your level of loyalty behind what it is that you decided to be loyal to you before you be loyal to it. Okay, so before you decide to commit a certain level of loyalty, understand what you're being loyal to. Understand the cause, understand the person, understand the relationship, and actually take a step back and think about it. Do I want to be loyal to this type of movement? Do I want to be loyal to this team? Do I want to be loyal to this relationship? Do I want to be loyal to this person? Right? Because you don't want to choose to be loyal and then you chose to be loyal to the wrong things. So when you decide not to be loyal anymore, oh, now I'm disloyal. No, you have to step back and think about things before you decide to be loyal to them. Because once you are loyal to them, it's a certain level of respect and it's a bond that can never be broken. So before you decide to be loyal, actually make sure that that's something you want to be loyal to long term, because loyalty never ends. Right? So you want to make sure before you decide, yeah, I'm going to rock out with this team. I'm going to be loyal with y'all. Yeah, I'm going to rock out with this shorty. I'm going to rock out with this fella. I'm going to be loyal to him before you make that commitment. Right? Before you make that loyal commitment, actually ask yourself, do I agree with what this person represents? Do I stand behind their movement? Do I have the same beliefs? Do I have the same morals? Do I have the same values? Do I have the same goals? Do I have the same outlook for this? Do I want the same result? If so, I'm gonna be loyal because I'm rocking with you. And you stand for what I stand for. And you like-minded and you want the same things that I want, so I'm gonna be loyal to you. So just be careful what you be loyal to, because once you decide to be loyal, you gotta be loyal forever. Okay, so it's always okay to sit back and think like, yo, do I really see myself being fully loyal to this commitment, to this lifestyle, to this mission, this movement, this relationship, this partnership, this business, whatever it may be? When you decide to be loyal, that's going to be forever. So before you make that commitment, think about it and ask yourself, do I align with what this represents? Are we the same? Are we operating on the same frequency? If so, I can see myself being loyal to this movement. I can see myself being loyal to this person, this relationship, this business. If not, maybe I should look elsewhere, because I know that my loyalty is forever. So I'm going to be careful where I place my loyalty. I'm not going to place my loyalty on something fragile. I'm going to place my loyalty on something stable, on a solid foundation, on a foundation that represents the same things that I stand for. You have the same morals, the same values, the same goals, the same outlook on life, and we all want the same things. So yes, I can be loyal to this mission. Yes, I can be loyal to this relationship. Yes, I can be loyal to this business partnership, because we represent the same thing. And now that I know we represent the same thing, I know that we have the same goal in mind, we can be loyal to each other and accomplish it together. Because I want you guys to really understand the meaning behind loyalty. Loyalty is not meant to be broken. So these are some things that you have to think about before you commit it. Because I don't want to see you guys committed to the wrong thing, and then you're so loyal of a person that you won't break yourself free. So don't get wrapped up in something that you have to be loyal to, but you don't really actually represent what you're loyal to. Okay? So think about that. Think about that. Because number 10 is so special. You want to be loyal, bro. Be loyal, but be loyal to the right things. Be loyal to the right thing, because I don't want you to be loyal to the wrong things and then you decide to remove yourself from that type of energy, and now you looked at, oh, you're not loyal no more. Nah, man. I just shouldn't have been loyal to this this specific situation from the beginning. Had I thought about it a little bit more, I never would have been fully committed. You would have never expected a certain loyalty from me. But now that I did my own research, let's take it back. Let's rewind it. I did my research. I decided that I don't want to be loyal to that. Cool, move on. I found something I want to be loyal to, and I can see myself being loyal to it for forever. Why? Because once again, we have the same values, the same morals, the same goals, the same outlook on life, and we want the same things. We have the same purpose. We have the same mission. So you know what? I'm in this for life. I want to be loyal to it. Rule number 10, be loyal. So that wraps it up, guys. I pretty much just brought you guys Nipsey Hussle's 10 rules to becoming a successful individual, no matter where you're from, no matter where you grew up, no matter your lifestyle, your background, your upbringing. These 10 rules can help you become successful. So I'm going to write them down. I'm going to go over them with you again. Rule number 1, have a plan. Rule number 2, do not alienate your brand. Number 3, find leverage. Number 4, seek respect. Number 5, be proud of what you do. Number 6, live your dreams. Number 7, seize opportunities. Number 8, don't listen to the little man and don't listen to the middleman. Number 9, keep evolving. Keep elevating your success. Keep getting better. Keep growing. Keep knowing. Keep gaining knowledge. And number 10, be loyal. Be loyal, family. So these were Nipsey Hussle's 10 rules. I'm so blessed and grateful that you guys spent time with me today to gain this value, gain this knowledge, and to actually apply it to your lives is what's going to make the difference, family. So I want to let you know, knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is power. So to know and not do is just like knowing and not knowing at all. You feel me? So don't listen to the episode and then not go out there and apply it to your daily lifestyle, guys. So I want to thank you guys for this time that you gave to me. I want you to have a beautiful Elevate Your Success day and go ahead and apply these 10 rules from Nipsey and put them into action. See your life elevate to the next level, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Go ahead and head over to our YouTube channel, Elevate Your Success 101. Hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, maybe you're listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, or Beaker, make sure you guys subscribe right now. Without peace and love, I would not be here. So I want to thank you guys for the time that you spent with me today, and elevate your success, baby.